Welcome back, folks. Salamander Jones with the bald guy, and let me tell you, New York City is clearly representing tonight in WXWC4.
That's right, New York is in the house.
I don't know what that was.
That sounded like somebody from Boston trying to say that New York is in the house.
Yes, it did.
I think so,
Yes,
yeah.
it did.
But anyway, yes, New York is being represented here in the house in WXWC4 tonight here at Mountville Memorial Hall. A six-man tag. The referee has called for the bell. This match is underway.
Yes, sir, and to start things off, we have the always unpredictable, indestructible Joe Etell taking over Talon, making his debut here tonight at C4. Talon coming up with a great counter with those head scissors. And Joe Etell trying to find his way out. Oh, and gets caught with a hammerlock for his trouble. Talon, as we found out, a young man from Brooklyn, New York, about 204 pounds, very technically sound, and as you can see here, has a healthy lucha influence as he goes to the air with that big calf kick, taking down Joe Etell.
Nicely executed. Referee getting in there, but only getting a 1 on that cover. I gotta tell you, so far, Sally Jones, man, this match is well underway. Now, the size of this dude that just got tagged in here.
Yes, sir. The man of steel, Mike Verna, also making his debut here tonight in WXWC4. Tandem offense, sidewalk slam / leg drop combo gets the 2 count on Joe Etell. Mike Verna, also hailing from Brooklyn, 235 pounds. This guy is a specimen. But a rake to the eyes allows Joe Etell to make the tag to Aldwin. And Cyrus Deville got the tag on the other side. We saw these two have a hellacious battle the last time we were here in Allentown.
Right on.
Nasty personal history between these former tag partners, and Aldwin just able to get out of dodge. Rob Locke now in squaring off with Cyrus Deville. Rob Locke, actually the only gentleman not from one of the boroughs of New York. He's the best and more from Baltimore, but right now he is reeling on the outside.
The best and more from Baltimore?
Absolutely, and Talon up and over with the crossbody, taking down Rob Locke.
And here we go, and
Cyrus Deville with the tope suicida. I believe he took out Joe Etell there. And here we go, the man of steel, Mike Verna. I wonder if he can fly.
All right, Mike Verna, let's see what you got here, big man.
He's going to the top. There's a brawl ensuing outside. Oh, wow. Flipping senton to the outside, and the man is back on his feet.
Unbelievable. That was awesome, awesome, awesome.
Absolutely. But Ian Aldwin, the big man that represents his opposition, is still on his feet. He was able to avoid being in that big pileup. Ian Aldwin, as we know, as we saw in person, live and in person, is a nasty, vicious brawler. Mike Verna, look at this, up and over. Oh, and there is the flying bear crossbody from Ian Aldwin. Is it enough to shut down Verna? No, Verna kicking out at 2.
The Man of Steel definitely in the wrong area for him.
Absolutely, Aldwin able to make the tag to Rob Locke. Mike Verna trying to create that separation, but Locke all over him, knee to the face. Oh, and an open hand slap to follow it up. And now Rob Locke choking the man in the corner. Look at this, trying to slow things down. Full Nelson applied here. Verna actually able to break the hold. but catches a forearm to the kidneys for his trouble, and Locke goes right back to that full Nelson.
And both men now up on their feet. Verna, though, using some power, bringing out into that corner. Oh, and right back in.
And again, Verna going with the power game. Locke snaps that full Nelson on so quickly and then drives him face first into the turnbuckle.
Holy cow, man.
Tag made to the indestructible Joe Etell. This young man, so wild, so unpredictable. Joe Etell has been in some pretty nasty matches in his history, debuting back in 2005, and in that time he's been in cage matches. He's been, let's say he's been introduced to barbed wire. Oh, beautiful swinging neck breaker. Takes down Verna, hook of the leg.
I'll tell you, this crew from New York, both teams, these guys are really, everybody's bringing their A game. What a great matchup this has been. Oh, Mike Verna
to the back of the head. What is this? Oh, man. They are laying into Mike Verna.
Man.
And so far, that Man of Steel moniker is holding true as he's able to kick out of all these situations.
Right on. Mike Verna's taking quite a beating. I'll tell you, it's incredible. Oh, that, you know what, that's a painful move right there. Nice shot to the ribs.
Oh, absolutely. Verna following up with a few shots to the midsection, though. And what a clubbing forearm shot to the side of the man's head. And a knee in those ribs.
Wow. I mean, literally rolling Verna right into the danger territory again.
Rob Locke now jawing the official while Aldwin and Etell go to work on the man from Bigville, Brooklyn. Apparently their confab is over. Locke going for the cover here. Verna is still able to kick out. Apparently Aldwin and Etell were not able to inflict enough damage to get that 3 count.
Why is everything a con job with you?
Because I have working eyes.
Oh.
I can see things that are happening in front of them.
And did you see that? Now we got 2 guys, and now look at what happens here. The count is interrupted. This match could be over, but no.
Well, there was no tag there.
I heard it.
You heard it? Yeah, you heard it.
I heard it.
You're
That's all that
evidently
matters.
blind.
You hear it. You got to hear it. See that? There again.
Oh, is that what it is?
That?
Right. Okay. Look at the power coming into play.
Wow. Mike Verna, definitely one strong man.
Oh, Verna able to get out of the way. Aldwin and Locke collide.
What? Oh, wow.
Double DDT electric chair drop combo from the Man of Steel, Mike Verna, takes out Etell, Aldwin, and Locke. And this is the moment.
Wow,
this is opportunity knocking.
Crazy, man.
Can Verna make it over? Tag made to Cyrus Deville. Cyrus taking down Joey Etell. Follows it up with a big clothesline. Oh, overhead belly to belly throw. And of course, Cyrus Deville going right after his sworn enemy, Aldwin, who hits him with that rolling elbow, and then the full Nelson slam from Rob Locke.
That's crazy. It's crazy action going on right
Deville
there.
booted to the outside. Talon coming from the heavens seemingly with that drop kick. Takes down Locke and Aldwin. Joe Etell drives him face first into the canvas. And Mike Verna, the man that has absorbed the most punishment in this matchup, is left alone with these 3 men again. Wait a minute. Verna with a counter. And look at the power on display. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Are you
unbelievable? Unbelievable. Oh! Wow!
Power slam, power bomb combo, and a thrust kick from Aldwin takes down Verna. But here comes Deville. Inside cradle. Look at this. Almost caught him by surprise. Oh, and a shot to the pills from Aldwin with the official out of position, unable to see it go down. Now Aldwin stacking him up and feet on the ropes. Are you kidding? For God's sake. Now look, I know there was a lot of chaos. I know there was a lot going on. But do we have a vision plan for the officials here in WXWC4? I'm sorry, I'm just upset.
Salamander Jones,
I'm having a night.
You know, I don't know what to tell you, man. No matter how you look at it, it's a check in the win column. You know, so it is what it is. A vision plan. Why are you judging some of the things that you've seen? Fans, don't go anywhere. C4 coming at you. We'll be right back.
This is Carlito, and if you want to become a professional wrestler and learn how to train the correct way, then there's no better place to go than the Wild Samoan Training Center. And that, my friends, that's cool.
Wild Samoan Training Center at WXWC4 headquarters, located at 309 East Hamilton Street, Allentown, Pennsylvania, 18109. The Wild Samoan Training Center has been a staple in pro wrestling for many decades and has produced some of the best athletes and wrestlers to grace the ranks of sports entertainment. Now, with their own brand, WXWC4's Blast TV on the rise. Talent from all over has been clamoring to be a part of the new explosive era. WXWC4 Blast TV on Service Electric Cable Friday 10 p.m. Channel 50 and on Blue Ridge Cable Saturday 1 p.m. Channel 13. For any questions or even to buy a ticket to one of WXWC4's explosive shows, head over to the WXWC4 store at www.wxwc4.com. One more time, that's www.wxwc4.com.
Don't nobody owe you nothing. Are you hearing what I'm saying? For real, I'm gonna say it again, and I wanna make sure you hear it loud and clear. Nobody owes you anything. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? Like, it's your dream, and you gotta invest in your dream more than anybody else invest in your dream.
A friend of mine said, you know when people change? And I said, no. He said, when they get to the point when they say, I've had it. I've had it. I think the only reason that you're listening to me right now, that there's somewhere in your heart of hearts that you've said, as you looked at your life, you said, I've had it. And not only have you said, I've had it, but you said also in your heart of hearts, I can do better than this. And let me share something with you. You can. There's more in you right now than's represented in your bank account. There's more in you right now that's being reflected by your life right now. Your life is not a true reflection of your potential. You have greatness within you. You have the ability to do more than you can ever begin to imagine.
Enough may not be enough. Flat out. 50 cars might not be enough. 120 might not be enough. $5,000 might not be enough. I don't know. I'm just telling you that sometimes enough is not enough. And so what do you have to do? You got to go to that next, Like you gotta dig deep and find more.
If you're the smartest one in your group, you need to get a new group. Think about that. I was the smartest one in my group. Life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over. Once you stop fighting for financial freedom, I am cancer-free, I'm debt-free, and I'm drama-free. I have the faith to call forth those things that be not as though they were. I'm fighting for my peace of mind. I'm fighting for my freedom. I'm fighting for my children's children's children. I'm fighting to create a brighter tomorrow. I'm fighting to make a difference in life. I'm fighting to make my print, to leave my mark. I refuse to die and unlive life. And that's what you are doing right now. You're saying to yourself, I refuse to die and unlive life. I want my life to count. I want my life to mean something. I want not to be a burden to anybody. I want to control my own future, to write my own check, to control my own destiny.
right, Salamander Jones, the WXWC4 title is on the line. Mike Valentino going up against
Sebastian Cruz. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Cruz, and I'm sure perhaps you might be familiar because, well, you were around C4 before I knew there was a C4.
That's right.
This young man is actually a former hybrid champion here in WXWC4, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't think his reign as hybrid champion has ever been topped because he held that championship for 11 months.
You're absolutely correct. Wow, what?
Well, my knees would be shot.
I don't know. What was that? I don't understand what that was.
I don't know. Got the crowd hyped. They were ready to go.
Mike Valentino looking fantastic here tonight at the WXWC4 Memorial Hall. Wouldn't you agree? Hey, easy now. He's our champion.
Yeah. He looks great.
Hey, all right.
Cruz now with that rear waist lock. And, wow, goes to the headlock and straight to the headlock takeover.
Nice to see Cruz back here in C4, definitely.
This young man, very well traveled throughout the United States.
Absolutely. Well traveled, well trained, and definitely is quite a combatant. And should give us quite a match, but you know, I'm faithful in our champion.
Well, Valentino does have that size advantage, obviously. Actually has about 50 pounds on Cruz. Valentino going about 210, I believe. Cruz going about a shade over 160 pounds.
It's a good thing the referee isn't wrestling.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm not wrestling.
I'm going to leave that one alone. Valentino taking Cruz down, but Cruz now getting back to that vertical base, trying to break that waist lock. Oh, and stomps on the foot of Valentino. Cruz has got some tricks. And a little power there, big scoop and a slam.
Now, I don't hear you caterwauling over this foot stomp, but I'll bet you if Valentino were to do that, you'd be wailing like a, you know, I don't know.
There's nothing illegal about a foot stomp.
Oh.
Nowhere does it say you can't stomp on somebody's foot or elbow him a couple times in the face, which is what Cruz just did to Valentino. Man, this guy is so quick, so fast.
And taking Valentino down with a nice boot to the knee.
And a crazy senton there.
Yep. Wow, Cruz getting a quick two. Getting a two on our champion, Mike Valentino.
I don't think Valentino was prepared for Sebastian Cruz.
You know, you very well may be right. Look at this. Oh, wow.
And the neck breaker. And
whoa, what is that?
I'm going to call it a salsa leg drop. Hooks the leg. Gets a two.
I would say he needs to get maybe trunks that are a little bit loose, a little more loose.
I would say less dancing, more covering the guy.
Something. I don't know what was going on there. Arriba. But here we go. Cruz on the outside of those turnbuckles. Now kind of giving Mike Valentino a nice shot, but Mike now coming back with a couple of his own. Oh, Cruz going up to that top turnbuckle.
Oh, no! Cruz just got launched.
Wow.
Overhead belly-to-belly throw, launching him halfway across the ring.
Unbelievable. That was amazing.
That is the kind of big move that Valentino needed. And now Valentino working over Sebastian Cruz in the corner. Kind of a modified camel clutch here. Fighting his way out of it, though. Valentino.
Dang.
Vicious belly-to-back suplex.
Valentino dragging Cruz to the center of that ring. 1-2. Salamander Jones, I don't understand how Cruz kicked out at the 2. I just don't get it.
The man had an almost year-long reign with the hybrid title. Of course he's tenacious. Of course he's tough. Of course he's championship material. And of course he was able to kick out.
Whoa.
The question is, how much of this punishment can he absorb? Because Valentino has taken the reins and is in control of this matchup.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he's certain. Hey, look at that. Oh, look at that. There you go, Valentino going for the cover. 1-2. Cruz kicking out at the 3. Or at the 2, rather, excuse me.
Yeah, Cruz is hanging in there. Valentino, though, taking his time now. Cruz picking up the pace. Oh, and getting shut down with a big sidewalk slam. Again with the cover.
You know, you can almost see it in his eyes. Mike Valentino, our champion, is really getting tired now of playing with Cruz. I think this match is going to come to an end soon because I can see Mike's game now is getting a little bit more on target, a little bit more sharp. So I think we're gearing up to the finish here.
Plus, you know, Valentino, as we've seen in the past several months, has developed a nasty mean streak, and it is on display, full display, at this moment in this matchup. Vicious series of right hands. Cruz still able to kick out. Valentino's starting to get frustrated. This crowd coming alive, getting behind Sebastian Cruz.
Here we go. Valentino's got him up. Nice scoop slam.
And look at this, Valentino now. Going to go to the top.
Oh, yeah. Let's see it. Yeah, let's see it. Come on, Mike. Let's see it. Here we go. Everybody, get your cameras ready. Here comes a thing of beauty right here. No, not right here.
Headbutt to the breadbasket. Was able to stagger Valentino, but Valentino firing back with those right hands. And now Cruz throwing right back, giving as good as he was getting. Cruz with a series of forearm shivers. Heading up to the top here. Look at this. Tried for the Hurricane Rana. Valentino with a cover. Knee to the temple of the champion. Look at this. Cruz has him up. This could be it.
Wow.
Cruz control.
Wow.
Flipping DVD. Valentino able to get a foot on the ropes.
How about that? How about that? Mike Valentino, that primal instinct kicking in, getting that foot on that bottom rope, stopping that count. Rolling out and giving himself 10 to kind of catch a little breather.
Well, it's pretty amazing that he was that fortunate because that was the Cruz control, and Sebastian Cruz has had his hand raised in victory many a time after hitting that maneuver.
Oh, and Mike Valentino certainly being met with some stomps coming from Cruz, slowing down his entrance into that ring, but now Valentino coming with back right away.
Cruz has him up, going for another one. Valentino desperately hanging on. And a rake of the eyes. Oh! Good Lord.
What?
Flipping pile driver, taking out Cruz.
Wow.
Valentino hitting that total carnage to take out Sebastian Cruz and once again have his hand raised with that title firmly around his waist.
Salamander Jones, the only thing I have to say is once again, Mike Valentino has shown the C4 Nation why he is their champion.
They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can respond, "I became a soldier."
Well, perhaps if this mutual admiration society is done, we could get to the matchup at hand. What do you think?
What are you saying, Salamander?
Team Carnage slash the NBA sitting here, all of them looking like the cat that ate the canary right up until Lance came out. But Lance is a man standing alone. Okay, listen, yeah, we hear the music. The man says, I'm a warrior. We know he is. He's proven it time and time again. But now he's basically got to face a small army here. Because if you think that Sam Adams is going to face Lance Anoa'i without hijinks ensuing from this merry band on the outside, you got another thing coming.
So, in other words, Salamander, what you're telling me, we had the referee calling for the bell. There it is. So you're telling me, Salamander Jones, that you don't think the official of this matchup, RC, which, by the way, is short for right down the line, will do a proper job of officiating this match?
I'm going to debate that right down the line thing. I don't think he's going to call it down the middle. I don't think these guys are harmless spectators. If they are, they're seeing one heck of a fight right now. Lance Anoa'i dumping Adams to the mat and now raining down with the right hands.
And RC doing the proper job, getting in there to break it up. Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Chopped him clean off his feet.
Oh! Sam Adams definitely
not looking so happy now, is he?
No. Oh!
Cover. How's that for right down the middle?
There you go, and he got a 1.
What do you mean, there you go?
He got a 1. What are you talking about? Sam Adams kicked out of that.
And what was RC doing for that second? Wondering if he left the stove on?
And look at that. Sam Adams out over the top rope. You're so busy worrying about a 1 second that you don't even know that Sam Adams went out over the top rope now.
I saw it happen. Lance not following RC's instructions, going after Adams. Wow, what a shot to Shields. Shields just collapsed. Lance sending Adams back to the inside. Big splash in the corner. And look at this, Valentino coming in the ring. De Coronado coming up. Shields coming up.
Oh, look at that. Sam Adams with a clothesline, taking Lance Anoa'i down, rolling him up 1, 2. Got a 2. Got a 2 on him.
I've never seen RC move that fast in my life, except perhaps when there's leftover pizza after the show. And look at this now. Adams trying to choke the life out of Lance Anoa'i. And what does RC do? Just watches. Just looks dead at him as he does it.
He's officiating. What do you want him to do? He's not getting involved in the match.
And look at this now. Hey, let's take a stroll and chat over here. While these 2 or 3 guys beat the crap out of Lance on the outside.
Well, but see, Lance is up on the rope and kicks out.
Well,
and
shouldn't
again,
have had to.
got a 2.
The count shouldn't even happen if RC had his eyes open. This generally doesn't go well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that I would go that route, Sam Adams.
Drop kick to the knee. Takes Lance down. Adams now trying to take advantage.
And that's a very delicate area right there for Lance Anoa'i, who in the past had suffered some injury to his knee.
Absolutely, and let's not forget, as the man said, he suffered a neck injury the last time we were here in Mountville Memorial Hall.
You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
We don't know if he's 100% yet.
So actually, then you know what? He should not even be wrestling tonight. He should just, you know what? He should just give the match and just go home and like recoup. You know?
Maybe that's the case, but when it comes to wrestling,
yes.
When it comes to that fighting spirit,
yes.
That warrior spirit,
yes.
Well, the Anoa'is don't always go on the side of caution, if you will. They're a proud people. They're a fighting people. And there was no way Lance was going to sit home if he had an opportunity to get himself into that rumble.
Well, I'll tell you what, right now, he's got himself in quite a predicament is what he's got himself in.
Are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at this. RC is pulling his hair.
No, I think he was like trying to get his hair out of his eyes to see if he was like given, oh, look. Now, sure, here comes Samu. Now, Samu's on the move now. Oh, that's okay now, I guess.
It is. One guy against a small army, sure, that's fine by me.
And you're absolutely right, Samu certainly is a small army.
My God. You're so full of something, it's a wonder your eyes aren't brown. Adam's now standing on the throat of Lance Anoa'i, but Lance trying to make his way to his feet. Adams with those right hands, and he's got a lot of runway cleared here. Oh! Wow!
That'll certainly rattle the molars, and out over the top rope. Lance Anoa'i using that top rope to his advantage. Oh! Whoa! What is this?
It's a tope suicida taking out part of Team Carnage, and another one taking out the other half. And again!
Oh!
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Lance Anoa'i has taken things to a whole new level. RC doesn't know what to do. Nathan Bentley desperately trying to resuscitate his business partners on the outside.
RC with a 2 count.
Yeah, that's something, huh?
2 count.
Yeah. I wonder if I left my headlights on. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb! The lights are out for Sam Adams.
And we got a 2 count. And a kick out. Sam Adams kicked out with a 2 count.
Thank God for RC's rotator cuff injury. Ridiculous. Sorry about my trick soldier, son. Come on.
Lance walking in dangerous water, going after an official. And look at Samu. Samu once again on the move. Sam Adams.
Oh no, backstabber.
Woo. That's a move of beauty right there, and a 2. Lance Anoa'i kicking out after a 2.
I was wrong. I was wrong. It's pizza, that first fast count, and then that fast count. That's the fastest I've seen RC move. Ridiculous. Hey, look at me. Look at me.
It's a 2.
Look right at me.
It's a 2
Ridiculous.
Count. It's a 2 count. 1, 2. See?
Outlandish.
You know, it goes quick.
Adams setting up for that DDT. Lance with a counter.
Oh!
RC got knocked clean out of the ring. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Lance has him up. Muscle Buster.
Oh my God! Wow!
Kick turn shields inside out. One for De Coronado and one for the world champion.
What the hell is going on around here?
Lance up top.
Oh!
Huge splash. official in. There it is. Yes. Justice has been served. Eerie quiet rolls from the bald guy down the table to one happy Sally J.